Hey guys, welcome back to Flip Video. Before we begin tonight's lesson, I need you to make sure you have your ISN or some paper for notes, and make sure you title it Multiplying Radicals. Press pause until that's done, and when you're ready you can press play and we will begin. So let's talk about when we multiply exponents. If you remember, our exponent laws said that when you multiply exponents, you are actually adding them together. So this example needs to be written in your ISN, so that way we can review. So 3a squared c squared times 4a to the fifth c to the fourth, what does this look like in expanded form? All right. Expanded form looks like this, so make sure you write that. And then we can rearrange to group like factors. So this is going to look like 3 times 4 times, I should put a dot here, not an X. Let's try this again. So it should be 3 times 4. Then we have a squared times a to the fifth. Then we have c squared times c to the fourth. So now we can combine like factors. 3 times 4 is 12. A squared times a to the fifth would be a to the seventh. And c squared times c to the fourth would be c to the sixth. So this is your answer. Make sure you have this entire example written down. Let's look at another example. Make sure this is written down in your ISN. So let's write it out in expanded form. It is going to be 8 times x to the sixth times y to the fourth times 11 times x to the seventh times y to the ninth. Then we want to, let me rewrite this again, sorry. After we arrange the groups like factors, we get 8 times 11, x to the sixth times x to the seventh, and then we have y to the fourth times y to the ninth. Finally, we combine like factors, so we have 8 times 11 is 88. X to the 6th times x to the 7th really is x to the 13th because we add our exponents together. And then we have y fourth times y to the ninth, which would be y to the 13th. So our final answer should be 88 x to the 13th, y to the 13th. Make sure that example is also written in your ISN. And now we're going to bring radicals into it. So let's apply those same skills to multiplying radicals. What does this really mean in expanded form? Okay, so make sure you have this example written. In expanded form, it means 2 times square root of 5 times 4 times square root of 13. After we expand the expression, rearrange and group like factors. So 2 times 4 times square root of 5 times square root of 3. Finally, we combine like terms, and we would get 8 square root of 15. With radicals, you don't have to worry about exponents. Just combine like factors and multiply. This is the thing you need to remember about multiplying radicals. So make sure you write that down. So, can we simplify 8 square root of 15 further? And it's kind of messed up, so I'm going to rewrite it. In order to find that answer, you have to see, is the prime factorization 15? Can anything be taken out? And the answer is no. So the final answer is 8 square root of 15. You also need to remember you must always check to see if you can simplify your expression further. All right, so let's try another one. Excuse me. This is an example you need to write. So what does this look like when it is expanded? It's going to be 4 times the square root of 6 times 2 square root of 3. After we rearrange and group like factors, we get 4 times 2 times square root of 6 times square root of 3. So we have 8 square root of 18. All right, but one of the things I said was make sure that you cannot simplify your expression. So 8 square root of 18. 18 would be 9 times 2. 9 can be broken 3 times 3 times 2. This is your next step. This can be taken out. So 24 square root of 2 would be your final answer. Again, I'll say it, you must always check to see if you can simplify your expression further. So take a minute and in the how-to section of your foldable, explain your own words how to multiply radicals. We don't have a foldable, so here's how to multiply. Here we go. First step, expand the expression. Second step, multiply like terms. Third step, combine like factors. And the fourth and final step would be to check to see if you can simplify the expression further. Press pause until you have that written down, and when you are ready to practice some more, we will, or you can press play. So here's 4 examples. Here's number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Make sure you have these written down. So expand, it's going to be 7 times square root of 3 times square root of 2. Then we are going to combine like things so we can multiply 7 times 3 times square root of 3 times square root of 2. So 21 times square root of 6. So our answer is 21 square root of 6. Then fourth step, check to see if you can simplify further. This is 3 times 2, so we are done. Here is your answer. Okay, example number 2. 5. Remember, if there's no number in front of your radical, it has the invisible 1. So we have 5 times square root of 5 times 1 times square root of 2. Combine like things that you can multiply. Now actually do the math. 5 times square root of 10. So we believe our answer is 5 square root of 10, but we need to check to see if it can be simplified further. And that's 5 times 2. So there's nothing we can take out, so this is our answer. Next example. At this point, we shouldn't have to expand it anymore. We should just be able to 6 times 3 is 18. Square root of 7 times square root of 14 would be square root of 98. So now we need to simplify further. 98 would be 2 and 49. 49 can be broken 7 times 7. Notice I bring my prime down. So now we have 18 square root of 2 times 7 times 7. Circle this. It's a pair and you can take it out. So 7 times 18 would be 136 square root of 2. There's your answer. And last but not least, 2 times 4 is 8. 8 times 2 is square root of 16. 16 can be broken down to 4 and 4. 2 times 2, 2 times 2. So in actuality, we have 8 square root of 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. This is a factor pair that can be brought out, and this is a factor pair that can be brought out. So 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 8 is 32. This is the answer to number 4. Once you have your examples written in your ISN, make sure you click the link in the description and answer the 2 questions that I have put on a Google form and submit it so I know that you watched the video. If you have any questions, make sure you ask them in the comment section below. That's it, and I'll see you in class tomorrow.